The following is a presentation of WGAA Sports.
Base hit to right field, and the Lady Dogs take the lead. Drag butt down the line. She's going to beat safe. Fly ball deep to left field. Back it goes toward the wall. It is a home run. Hit deep to left field. Back it goes to the wall. It is gone.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, WGAA, the Big AA. This is Cedartown High School Lady Dawgs softball on the Big AA, WGAA 1340 AM and now at 106.1 FM. Broadcasting online at WGAAradio.com and streaming on the TuneIn Radio app. Let's head down to the field for today's action.
Good afternoon and welcome into Cedartown Lady Dogs softball on the Big AA, 106.1 FM and AM 1340, Facebook Live, YouTube, and the NFHS Network. Cedartown Lady Bulldogs at 7-3 overall in the season, a 2-7 region mark to take on the 15-2-1 and 8-1 in region play Heritage Lady Generals. Heritage, according to many polls across the state, ranked number 1 in Class 4A. And usually Heritage and Central share those top marks in the state. Sonoraville, one of the newest members of our region, also has been toward the top of the rankings as well. The only loss in region play for the Heritage Lady Generals coming to the Sonoraville Phoenix. The Lady Bulldogs, their 2 region wins against Southeast Whitfield. Starting lineup for the Lady Bulldogs goes like this. In the field, you've got Haven Barclay in center field. In right field, Chastity Washington, and in left field, it's Annabeth O'Neill. A little bit different in the infield. At third base, you've got Shaylee Pittman. At shortstop, it's Kinsley Boozer. At second base, the senior, Autumn Boatner. And at first base, making her varsity start, her first ever varsity start, Caroline O'Neill, the freshman. The pitcher for Cedartown is Kristen Cash, throwing to Kendall Howard. And the starting lineup for the Heritage Lady Generals, it'll be Riley Pritchett to lead it off.
Number 28, Riley Pritchett.
Riley Pritchett to lead it off, followed by Bailey Hollis, Harper Karstens, Macy Collins, Ella Blansett, Jenna Ryans, Landry White, Abby Young, Bree Wilson are your batting order. And the pitcher, Addie Edwards, is the flex player. First pitch to Pritchett is upstairs for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. We are underway here at CHS in this region matchup between Cedartown and the number 1 team in the state, the Heritage Lady Generals in 4A. One ball, no strikes as Kristen Cash comes set and the delivery. There's a called strike 1. Over the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike the count now to the second baseman, Riley Pritchett. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cash fires. Taking a little bit low, I think. 2 balls and a strike the count. Here comes a 2-1. Right down the middle for a called strike 2. 2-2 the count. Lady Bulldogs wearing their all-black jerseys, pinstripe, red pinstripes, red socks, red letters, red trim. 2-2. Just off the plate, full count now, 3-2. The Generals, all navy blue. Red numbers and letters. Well, actually, the letters are white. Red trim and white trim. Payoff pitch. Pops up shallow center field. Haven Barclay is there. She'll make the catch for out number 1. So an easy put out there as Pritchett went to a full count. And Kristen Cash wins the battle. Bailey Hollis, this first baseman, will bat now with 1 out in the top of the first. Beautiful day for softball, but some are trying to make a last-minute comeback here. It's quite warm outside. Squares to bunt, takes it back, and the pitch is outside for ball one. 1 ball and no strikes. Yeah, temperature at first pitch in the mid-80s. Still not as humid as it's been. One-0 pitch. Ball two. Over the plate, but up. Two balls, no strikes to count to Bailey Hollis. The 2-0. Outside again. It's a 3-ball, no strike count now. So the count, 3 balls and no strikes to the Heritage first baseman Bailey Hollis. And she'll take one over the plate for a called strike one. And now it's a hitter's count, 3 balls and a strike to Bailey Hollis. See if Hollis has the green light. She does, and she fouls it off the netting, and it's going to fill the count up, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count, 3-2. Cedartown and Heritage. And the payoff pitch. Hit off the facing of the third base dugout. Probably swung at ball 4, but that'll give Cash another opportunity to retire the batter here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, the count. Three-two. Fouled away again off the knuckles. Still 3-2. Barclay kind of playing her to slice a little bit. She's in left field a little bit, and that's going to be fouled straight back again, and the count will remain 3 balls and 2 strikes. Cedartown, though, their outfield, they can pretty much cover just about any fly ball out there. Three-two pitch. Hit on the ground to third and just foul down the line. Shaylee Pittman giving chase, but it is foul, about 2 or 3 inches. And the count will stay 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that one missed just outside for ball 4. And this time, Hollis wins the battle on a 3-2 pitch. And Heritage has their first base runner.
10, Harper Karstens.
Shortstop Harper Karstens will be the batter. Runner on first and 1 out. Heritage trying to take advantage of the free pass. Hollis at first. Karstens at the plate. And Kristen Cash delivers. Hit on the ground past shortstop and through for a base hit. Picked up there in left field by O'Neill. Holds her at second base. Runners on first and second. The first hit of the afternoon for the Lady Generals.
Batter for Heritage, number 24, Macy Collins.
Now the cleanup batter, the third baseman Macy Collins, will come to the plate. Runners on first and second with 1 gone here in the first. Cash ready to go, and the pitch. Swing and a miss on a high heat. Nothing in 1 the count now. A 1 pitch with runners on first and second. Driven down the left side. That is fair and all the way to the wall. That's going to score 1 run, probably 2. He gets stuck in the corner. They're going to hold the runner at third. It'll be second and third and a 1-0 lead for Heritage. That ball was absolutely crushed down the left field line. It lodged itself between the fence and the ground and the very base of the
Batter
fence.
for Heritage, number 20, Ella Lancet.
And Cedartown very fortunate that it's only just one run. That'll bring up Ella Blancett, the designated player. That's ball 1-2. One ball and no strikes. 2 base hits in the inning and a walk. The run that scored was the runner that was put aboard via the free pass. 1-0 to Blancett. Fouled off the end of the bat. 1-1. Cash gets her sign. And the 1-1 pitch. Over the plate, but upstairs, I think, 2-1. The one and only cross-country meet hosted here at Cedartown is happening right now. 2-1 pitch bounces up there, and it's going to be 3-1. The girls' cross-country meet got underway about 45 minutes or so before first pitch of this game. The boys are now wrapping up. 3 balls and a strike. And a hitter's count. Pitch to Blancett. She pops it up to shallow right field. Catch is made, runner tags, throw comes to the plate. It's going to be late, bounces up there, and she can't find the ball, and the runner's going to score on that bouncer. And instead of 1 run, it's going to be 2. Two gone and 2 runs in on the play.
Jenna Rhines.
The throw from Washington in right field bounced up to Kendall Howard, and she had no idea where it was after it bounced. By that time, the runner from second was all the way around and scored. 1 ball and no strikes the count to the following batter. That is Jenna Ryans. She's the center fielder for the Lady Generals. So far, through 2/3 of an inning, 3 runs have come across for Heritage. That pitch is inside, ball 2. And right now, Kristen Cash not getting anything on the corner. Two balls, no strikes. Pitch on the way. Swing and a foul tip, 2-1. Ryans was swinging for the fences there on what appeared to be a rise ball or some sort of high pitch. As he just got a piece of it and tapped it foul. 2-1 pitch, here it is. Inside, 3 balls and a strike. (3-1). Slice to the right side. Washington tries to make the catch, but it's off the lip of her glove. It was a dying duck out there in right field. Washington tried to come in and make the catch, but unfortunately it hits off the front of her glove, and she'll be safe at first.
Number 1, Landry White.
Now it'll be the left fielder, Landry White. So the inning continues here. White would get a chance. White is the number 7 batter in the lineup for Heritage. Number 1 team in Class 4A. Pitch on the way. Called strike 1. If you recall, Coach Monroe's first year, it was back in 2021, when the Lady Bulldogs went to, no, it was 2020. It's when it was the COVID year. That one got away from her and went back to the backstop and easily taking second base as Ryans. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cedartown, it was the Elite 8 teams went to Columbus, and 4 of the 8 teams were from Region 7 4A, including Heritage, Cedartown, Central, and Northwest Whitfield. Called strike 2, 1-2 now. But since that year, Cedartown has missed the playoffs the past couple of seasons. And that window of playoff clinching that's fouled back. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. That window of clinching a playoff berth is quickly closing. One-two pitch on the way from Cash. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and the inning is over. Couple of hits in the inning. An error mixed in there. And a strikeout. Nobody left, or 1 left, I should say. We head down to the bottom half of the first. Heritage 3 and Cedartown nothing. Back after this, here on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network, the Big Double A.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660.
Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Live Wire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Live Wire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and price to sell. Live Wire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Lady Dawgs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Welcome back, Lady Dawgs Softball on the Big Double A, 106.1 FM, AM 1340, Facebook Live, YouTube, and the NFHS Network. Batting order for Cedartown will lead off with Haven Barclay, followed by Shaylee Pittman and Chastity Washington. Batting 4th is Kendall Howard. In the 5-hole is Kinsley Boozer. Batting 6th, the senior Autumn Boatner. Kristen Cash bats for herself. She's batting 7th. Batting 8th will be the freshman Caroline O'Neill, her first ever varsity start and her first ever varsity at bat as a starter. And Annabeth O'Neill, her older sister, who's a senior, playing left field and batting 9th.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 11, Haven Barclay.
And Haven Barclay will lead things off. Addie Edwards is the flex player. She's also the starting pitcher for the Heritage Generals. The catcher is Abby Young. We'll get to the rest of the starters here momentarily. First pitch to Haven Barclay is ball 1. Macy Collins at third base. Harper Karstens at short. Riley Pritchett at second. And Bailey Hollis at first base. That's fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike. In left field for Heritage, it's Landry White. Center field, Jenna Ryans. And Bree Wilson is in right field. 1-1 the count to Cedartown's center fielder, Haven Barclay. 1-1. Low and away, 2 balls and a strike. A reminder also, if you're listening on the radio, to join us following this ball game. We'll take a few moments to move everything down. We're going to be broadcasting from Cedar Valley Chops for our Coach's Corner show tonight. That one is down low, ball 3, 3 balls and a strike. Cedartown football coming off what some would say an upset win over Dalton to pick up our first win, our first earned win since week 1 against Rockmart. Foul back, full count 3-2. Although Cedartown does have a 3-2 record now after Callaway had to forfeit their game against Cedartown. So Cedartown 3-2 will face their toughest region opening game in as long as I can remember. That's fouled back again, and a good battle going on here at the plate between Barclay and Edwards. Central is ranked pretty high up there in state rankings. Of course, Cedartown, I think a lot of folks have, a lot of the pundits looking in on the outside have really not so much given up on Cedartown, but swing and a miss, strike 3, and Barclay down on strikes for out number 1. That'll bring up Shaylee Pittman, Cedartown's third baseman. Back to what I was saying, I really feel like that
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 6.
rumors of Cedartown football's demise were greatly over-exaggerated. Cedartown played some what we would definitely call Cedartown football last week against Dalton. Strike one called to Shaylee Pittman, 0-1 the count. 3-0 lead for the Lady Generals over Cedartown. But Central coming into the ball game Friday night undefeated through their first 4 games. High strike called there to Pittman, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. High and tight, 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and she's down swinging for out number 2.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 24, Chastity Washington.
That'll bring up Chastity Washington with 2 outs and nobody on base. Squares to bunt, and she went for it. Strike 1. Addie Edwards. 2 quick outs on strikeouts. There's a strike 2 called. And quickly 0-2 on Chastity Washington. No Avery Davis today. She is here, but she's not dressed out. Caroline O'Neill got the start at first base. That's upstairs to Chastity. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And now we've got an infield meeting. Very quickly done, and now Chastity back into the box. See if the meeting was effective. And it certainly was. Came after her with a hard fastball, and Washington swings through and misses for strike 3, and that's 3 strikeouts, 3 up, 3 down for the Lady Dogs here in the bottom half of the first. We head to the second. Heritage 3 and Cedartown 0.
Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Lady Dogs Softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
We head now to the top of the second inning. Cedartown trails at 3-0 to the Heritage Lady Generals. 3 runs on 2 hits and 2 errors for Cedartown. And so far, of course, through that 1 inning of play, no hits, 3 strikeouts for the Lady Dogs offense. It'll be 8-9-1 due up. Abby Young, the catcher, Bree Wilson, the right fielder, and the second baseman, Riley Pritchett. Facing Kristen Cash. And the pitch on the way. 1 ball, no strikes. driven to center field and over Barclay's head. She misjudged it. Rare mistake by her. The throw comes in towards second base. Could be a close play. Just got in safely. In fact, the field umpire didn't even say safe or out, but it's going to be a double.
Number 6, Bree Wilson.
Double by Abby Young. Bree Wilson now will come to the plate. Now number 13, Electra Bowling will be the
Courtesy runner for the catcher. Number 13, Electra Bowling.
Electra Bowling, the courtesy runner for the catcher, Abby Young, who doubled. Now the left-handed bat of Bree Wilson. That one missed ball one. 1 ball and no strikes. Thinking they might try to bunt. Cedartown does not bite right there. By the way, we want to welcome all those watching us on Facebook Live and YouTube. 1-0 pitch on the way. Called strike 1. Painted the outside corner. Did Kristen Cash. Bowling, the courtesy runner at second base. Nobody out the pitch. Low for ball 2. This infield defense doing the proper defensive setup on the bunt try with the runner on second base. You know, they practice all this. And she swings away and she puts it in play to the left side and just out of reach of Annabeth O'Neill in foul territory. And it'll be strike 2, 2 balls and 2 strikes. We play Heritage again Thursday at their place, our longest road trip of the year, at least in region play. The 2-2 from Kristen Cash. Grounded to shortstop. They'll keep the runner at second, and the throw goes wild of first. And rounding third and heading home, she'll score. And it's going to be 4-0 Heritage. Looks like the throw might have actually hit the runner at first base. That's Bree Wilson and the coaching staff out there to check on her just to make sure she's okay. Still nobody out here in the top of the second. And Wilson appears to be fine. That'll bring us now to the top of the order, and Briley Pritchett.
Number 28, Briley Pritchett.
Pritchett 0 for 1, was retired to begin the ball game. That's a ball. The throw down there is, I guess, safe. Pretty close play. It was to the third base side of second. Boozer tried to apply the tag. It will be ball 1, 1 ball, no strikes. Now runner on second base now, and a strike called, 1-1. As we mentioned, Pritchett 0 for 1. She flew out to center field her last time. Cash already up to 43 pitches. That one just missed. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 1 the count, a runner on second. And the pitch on the way. Bounced up there, got away, and the runner will move up to third. And it's 3 balls and a strike. Three and 1 the count. to Briley Pritchett. And she flies to left center field. It'll be O'Neal who makes the catch. Runner will tag. The throw comes home. It'll not be in time. And it's 5-0 Heritage. First out, though, but a sac fly will score the run.
Batted for Heritage, number 11, Bailey Hollis.
5-0. Here's Bailey Hollis with the bases empty and 1 out. Kristen Cash delivers. Hit on the ground to shortstop. A chance for Boozer. Throw to first in time. Good play. 2 out.
Batted for Heritage, number 10, Harper Karstens.
That'll bring up Harper Karstens. Karstens her last time, the shortstop. 1-for-1 with a run scored. Two outs, nobody on base, the pitch on the way. Fly ball to right field. Chastity Washington is there, and she makes the catch for the 3rd out. The 2 more runs on the board for the Lady Generals, and they lead 5-0 through an inning and a half. Bottom half coming up. Cedartown trails 5-0.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dawgs!
Are you ready for steel? Equipment, that is. At Croker's Hardware in Cedartown, we've got all the steel equipment. Blowers and shredder vacs, chainsaws, augers and drills, trimmers and brush cutters. We're very proud to be a retailer for the steel product line. As an independent dealer, we can provide many services that the big box chain stores just can't match. Our friendly and knowledgeable staff is always ready to help you select the equipment that meets your specific needs. So call Croker's for a steel today. That's 770-748-4842 to learn more about steel in Cedartown.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
And we welcome you into Cedartown Lady Dawgs softball here on the Big Double A, 106.1 FM and AM 1340. And Cedartown trails at 5-0. Bottom half will bring up the cleanup batter for Cedartown. Kendall Howard, Kinsley Boozer, and Autumn Boatner for 5 and 6.
Batted for the Lady Dogs, number 14, Kendall Howard.
So Kendall Howard will lead it off here in the bottom half of the second. Cedartown trails 5-0. First pitch is upstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss, 1-1. There's a call, strike 2. 1-2 the count now. One-two pitch coming, and Howard swings and misses for strike 3. 4 strikeouts have retired 4 Cedartown batters so far through an inning and a third.
Batted for the Lady Dogs, number 27, Kinsley Boozer.
Here's Boozer. Missed for ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss. 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch. Upstairs, 2-2. That one is a swing and a miss. Strike 3, and that's out number 2.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 2, Autumn Faulkner.
Here's Autumn Boatner with 2 outs. And the pitch, here it is, swing and a miss, 0-1. So far, Cedartown has not been able to solve the puzzle of Addie Edwards. 5 batters, 5 strikeouts. The 0-1. High and away, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. It's fouled back, and that'll make it 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the pitch on the way. Just missed, and it's 2-2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. That's tapped foul. It'll stay 2-2. Another 2-2 pitch coming. And here it is right now. And it's swung and missed for strike 3. Cedartown has had 6 up and 6 have struck out. We head now to the 3rd inning, and it's a 5-0 lead for Heritage.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671, located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Welcome you back to Lady Dawgs softball. We head to the 3rd, a 5-0 lead for the Generals here at CHS.
And for Heritage, number 24, Macy Collins.
Macy Collins, Ella Blansett, and Jenna Ryans will be due up for 5 and 6. Kristen Cash delivers, and it goes all the way back to the backstop. 1 ball and no strikes. There's a fly ball, hits a center field. It's going to be a diving catch and a full extension by Haven Barclay, and she made the catch for the first out. Good play out there in center by Barclay.
Batting for Heritage, number 20, Ella Blansett.
That'll bring up the designated player, Ella Blansett. A highlight reel of a play out there in center by Haven Barclay. Pitch on the way to her. Down low, 1 ball, no strikes to Ella Blansett. The 1-0. Foul away to the right side. 1-1 now. One ball, one strike, and the pitch is upstairs. 2 balls and a strike. Again, a reminder, when we get done with our ball game here, we'll have our Coach's Corner show. We'll head over to Cedar Valley Chops, our first time this year at Cedar Valley Chops. High and away, 3 balls and a strike. Want to thank the Richardsons for hosting us up there at Cedar Valley Chops, and for Zorba's for providing the food for us. Hopefully there'll be a slice of pizza left for me. 3-1 pitch on the way. Called, strike 2. Full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And the payoff is hit toward down the right field line. That's a fair ball. She'll round first, head towards second. She tripped over. They're going to, I think they're going to, they might rule that the runner is going to be safe regardless due to contact between her and the first baseman, Caroline O'Neill.
Number 5, Jenna Grimes.
Yeah, she took a tumble going around the first heading to second. There was some contact between O'Neill and the runner, and she's gifted second base. She would have been out. High and away, 1 ball, no strikes. Number 5, Jenna Ryans, the center fielder. Blansett at second.
Come on, Jenna, drive it, baby.
After she rolled it down the right field line. One-0 pitch. Sky to the right side and foul. Lands in the gravel pit over there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch. Called, strike 2. Cedartown gave up 3 runs in the top of the first, 2 in the top of the second. Trying to limit the damage here with 1 out. Runner on second. Nobody in so far here in the third. And Kristen Cash would like to keep it that way. The 1-2. Fly ball to the right side. That'll be foul. Still 1-2. Cross-country runners just getting finished with their meet today. Cedartown hosting several teams here today. In fact, I think they're pretty much done. One-two pitch. Fly ball to shallow right field, and it's going to be down off the glove of Washington. And runners will be on first and second. In and out of the glove of Chastity. That'll probably be an E9, I would imagine.
Landry White.
And that'll bring up Landry White. Cedartown's 3rd error of the day. Keeps the inning going down the line. That's upstairs, ball one to Landry White. Blancett at second, Ryans at first. The 1-0. Popped up to the left. That'll be foul and out of play. 1 ball, 1 strike now to White. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out, 2 on. And the pitch. Way high and a good stop there by Kendall Howard. 2 balls and a strike. Fly ball left side. Foul territory. No, it's in fair territory. The catch is made by Annabeth O'Neill. And that will be out number 2.
And for Heritage, number 3, Abby Young.
That'll bring up Abby Young.
Mevo.
Fly ball, center field, and down. 1 run is in. Throw goes toward third.
Got her.
And she is safe. Runners will be at second and third. The officials are actually going to talk about this. Yeah, I think Coach Monroe was.
Number 6, Bree Wilson.
Coach Monroe was asking.
Runner for the catcher, number 13, Electra Bowling.
If the base runner was out or safe, because there was no definitive signal from there. So the runner was safe, of course. Runners at second and third, and a run is in. 6-0 now. And the pitch is upstairs to number 6, Bree Wilson. One ball, no strikes. Pitch on the way, upstairs. 2-0. Misses 3-0 upstairs, and a pitch away from walking the bases loaded. And there's a call strike, 3-1. Pitch on the way. Grounded towards short, off of her glove. Everybody's safe. 1 run is in. 7-0. Runners will be at first and third.
And for Heritage, number 28, Bradley Pritchett.
Looks like we're going to make a pitching change. Actually, Coach Bradley is out of the dugout. And is she going to switch him up here? No? We'll see. Infield meeting between everybody. Outfielders stay in their positions. So there's 2 outs, 7-0 the score. Coach Bradley continuing that talk there. Now it'll break up. Three runs in the first, 2 in the second, so far 2 here in the third, and a 7-0 score. Number 28, Riley Pritchett, will be the batter. This will be her third at-bat. Strike called, throw goes down to third. Runner takes second base, and it's 0-1. Oh, 1 hit to center field, and Barclay makes the catch. Good play, and that'll be out number 3. But the Generals add 2 more runs and lead it now 7-0 through 2.5. We head now to the bottom half of the third here on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. At Live Wire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers and patio. Live Wire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and price to sell. Live Wire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings. Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Lady Dog Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
Welcome back into Cedartown Lady Dogs Softball in the Big Double A. 7-0 the score. Cedartown trails the Heritage Generals. 7 runs on 5 hits. So far, 6 errors for Cedartown on this game. And you won't win ball games with 6 errors. Leading off for Cedartown, it'll be Kristen Cash and the O'Neill sisters. Six up, 6 down so far, all via the strikeout. A hard strike called, 0-1 to Kristen Cash. Let me tell you, Addie Edwards is throwing them probably upper 60s right now. I mean, she is chunking them hard. It's the 0-1. Cutting a miss on a nasty rise ball. I think she's got a little extra in the tank right now. The 0-2. Struck her out. 1 gone, strikeout number 7 for Addie Edwards.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 12, Caroline O'Neill.
Caroline O'Neill will have her first ever varsity at-bat as a starter. Playing first base today. The pitch on the way. A called strike. Wow. She doesn't need a whole lot of help. That was a generous strike 1 call over the outside corner, apparently. 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch to Caroline, swing and a miss, strike 3. And 2 gone here in the inning, 8 up, 8 down. Now Annabeth O'Neill, the senior left fielder, will bat.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 4, Annabeth O'Neill.
Annabeth O'Neill will try to get Cedartown's first base runner, first base hit maybe. Pitch on the way, swing and a miss, way late. And again, as we mentioned, Addie is just rearing back, and she's got some hot sauce on that softball. 0-1 pitch. Called strike 2. Oh-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 9 up, 9 down, and 9 strikeouts for the Lady Generals and their starting pitcher, Addie Edwards. Dominating trip through the first part of the lineup and a 7-0 lead through 3. We head now to the 4th here on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, 2 Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Cedartown Automotive is your one-stop for all your automotive needs. For oil changes, new tires, or tire repair, brake work, tune-ups, air conditioner service, or repair, think of Cedartown Automotive. Cedartown Automotive is a longtime supporter of Cedartown High School athletics here on WGAA. Cedartown Automotive on East Avenue in Cedartown. Give them a call today at 770-749-5040 or stop by their beautiful location for fast and friendly service. And all the folks at Cedartown Automotive say, go Dawgs!
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
Welcome back, Bailey Hollis, Harper Karstens, and Macy Collins to you up here in the top of the 4th inning. Kristen Cash still in the circle for Cedartown, and the pitch is line foul left side, and it's 0-1. Harper Karstens, the shortstop, 1 for 2 with a run scored. Ball 1. And the pitch on the way is hit on the ground at second base. Autumn Butner picks it up, throws to first, and that's in time for the first out here in the 4th. Karstens is retired. Macy Collins now the batter. Collins also 1 for 2, an RBI and a run scored.
Harper Karstens.
Seven runs on 5 hits for Heritage so far. Lady Dogs, no runs, no hits, and 6 errors on the field. Ball 1 upstairs. Number 10, Harper Karstens, the shortstop. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch, here it is. Outside, ball 2. Popped up. Actually, a little bit farther than I thought it was. It was closer to the wall than it was, but Chastity Washington gives chase and makes the catch for the second out. It was a high fly ball.
Heritage, number 24, Macy Collins.
So not quite a pop-up per se, but that thing was elevated. Macy Collins now the batter. With 2 outs and a strike call, nothing and 1 to her. Cash hoping for her first 1-2-3 inning of the day. Oh, 1. Inside. 1-1 the count. Line the 1-1. Center field and pretty deep. It's gone. Right center field, and it's 8-0. That ball looked like the one that looked like a pop-up, but that ball was hit a ton. And Heritage, with 2 outs, has a solo home run. Macy Collins,
Batting for Heritage, number 20, Ella Blanchett.
the cleanup hitter. And now Ella Blanchett will be the batter here in the top of the 4th with 2 outs and nobody on base. First pitch on the way, hits her on the side. And the inning will continue on a hit batsman. That's, I believe, the first hit batsman that Cash has
number 5, Jenna
thrown
Ryan.
today. And now it'll be Jenna Ryans, the batter, after Blanchett gets chunked with the pitch.
Come on, Jenna.
Hit in the air down the right side. That'll be foul. Strike 1. Jenna Ryans is 0 for 2, but she has scored a run, reached on one of 6 Cedartown errors. No balls, 1 strike. 8 runs on 6 hits. Toward first, that is going to be foul. It was off the glove of Caroline O'Neill at first, but it was in foul territory when it hit the glove. So it's 0-2. Very fortunate, though, because if that ball is fair, it's probably 9-0. So 0-2 now the count. And the pitch from Cash. It's outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jenna Ryans at the plate. And Ella Blanchett at first base. Here comes the 1-2. Line down the right side, foul ball by about 1.5 feet. Count will stay at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Christian with the 1-2. Down low, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs and a run in. Full count, 3-2. That pitch missed upstairs. And the runner will be off once the pitch leaves her hand. Runner will be on the move with 2 outs. And the 3-2 pitch, runner goes. Line drive to right field. There is Washington, and she makes the catch for the 3rd out. Heritage adds another run, making it 8-0 on a solo shot by Macy Collins. We're heading out to the bottom half of the 4th inning, and Cedartown soon might be in run rule territory. We'll come back in a moment with more softball action here on the Big Double A.
Have you been to Croker's Hardware and Supply lately? Croker's is the place to find everything you need, from boots to fencing, from plumbing supplies to wood and gas stove fittings, everything, even paint and flooring. Whether you're building or repairing, everything you need is right here at Croker's Hardware on East Avenue. Name brands galore right here in your back door. Orca and Yeti coolers and tumblers, case knives, native eyewear, buck stove grills, and more. At Croker's, you can find everything.
Go by and see the friendly staff there at 1192 Rockmart Highway. That's Croker's Hardware in Cedartown.
Cedar Valley Golf Course has been the place to play golf in Cedartown and Polk County for nearly a century. Locally owned and operated since 1924, Cedar Valley Golf Course offers 18 holes of some of the most beautiful fairways and greens in the area. Cedar Valley Golf Course is a proud supporter of the Cedartown High School Bulldogs and the greater Cedartown and Polk County region. Call for tee time 770-748-9671, located just south of Cedartown at 1811 Buchanan Highway. Cedartown's original golf course, Cedar Valley Golf Course.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
Welcome back to Lady Dawgs softball here on the Big AA. We had at the bottom half of the fourth inning. Cedartown trails 8-0. It'll be the top of the lineup due up for Cedartown. It'll be first Haven Barclay, followed by Shaylee Pittman and Chastity Washington. Through the first 9 batters, all 9 struck out against Addie Edwards. Haven Barclay will be the first batter here in the bottom half of the fourth. And the line will be pretty easy for the rest of these batters. 0 for 1 with strikeout. Barclay battled pretty good her first at bat, but then it ended with a strikeout. First pitch is a bit high for ball 1 to Barclay. Heritage Lady Generals, only 2 losses on the year, 1 region loss to Sonoraville. They're ranked number 1 in the state in most polls. There's a line drive to left and caught for out number 1. That is the first out that has not been a strikeout. That's 10 up, 10 down. And now it'll be Shaylee Pittman.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 6, Shaylee Pittman.
Pittman 0 for 1 with a strikeout. A quick out on that liner to left field by Haven Barclay. And Pittman takes a fastball for a called strike 1. I felt the shockwave of that pitch hitting all the way up here. Oh, 1. Strike 2. That had some nasty movement on it. A fast pitch. It started in and then at the last minute broke over the plate. 0-2. Almost like if you were playing baseball, that's almost like a sweeper. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That is the 10th strikeout for Addie Edwards, and that's out number 2. Bring up Chastity Washington.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 24, Chastity Washington.
Cedartown has not seen a pitcher like this year. She is absolutely incredible. Swing and a miss, 0-1. This game will go to at least the bottom half of the 5th if the score stays the way it is. Strike 2 called another nasty pitch with a lot of break on it. 0-2 now. Oh, 2. High and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. What's the line so far today for Edwards? 3 2/3, 47 pitches, 35 strikes. That's quite a good ratio. Called strike 3 will take care of Washington. Strikeout number 11 for Addie Edwards, and it's 8-0. Heritage leads the Lady Bulldogs through 4. And we head now to the top of the 5th inning. Lady Dogs softball here on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network, the Big AA.
One of the pillars of a strong community is knowing your neighbors. We believe it's important to know your neighbor. To know that the person down the street selling you your car is the person you'll see grilling with you at the block party. It's important to be a part of a community, and Peach State Ford is proud to be a part of historic Cedartown, Rockmart, and Rome, and even prouder to be rated one of the best in the country in customer service. Nobody knows trucks or people like Peach State Ford.
2076 Rockmart Highway, Cedartown, 866-872-6660.
Live Wire Surplus. Stop in today at 546 North Main Street. New items are arriving all the time. time. At Livewire, they have unbelievable deals on lawnmowers, weed eaters, and leaf blowers. But that's not all. How about your patio? Livewire has top-of-the-line grills, patio tables and chairs, fire pits, and so much more. All fresh off the truck, brand new, still packaged, and price to sell. Livewire Surplus, 678-861-5021. Take your truck. You're going to need it to load up on the savings.
Lady Dogs Softball on your hometown station, the Big Double A.
We head to the top of the fifth inning. Cedartown trails 8-0. Top half of the fifth. Umpires are discussing something over there with, or one of the umpires is discussing something over with Cedartown at the dugout. One of our, I guess, our coach. So not sure what the holdup is. Sean believes that Heritage may be making a few subs, and I think that might be a very safe bet. I think they're comparing notes. So now I think we can go on with our lives here. For Heritage.
Batting for Heritage, number 15, M.D. Elsenrath.
M.D. Elsenrath will pinch hit here in the bottom half of the fifth inning. 8 runs on 6 hits for Heritage so far. That's down low, ball 1. Honestly, I think they, according to Game Changer, they subbed everybody. Everybody, all 9.
Here we go, baby. Here we go.
1-0 pitch on the way. Is upstairs, ball 2.
Run away, darling. That's what you run. Here we go,
1-5. 2-2 pitch to Elsenrath. Ground ball to third base. The throw to first is in time. Good play. 1 gone. See who this is. Number 9 is the batter.
Batting for Heritage.
Faith
number
Alsobrooks.
9, Faith Alsobrooks.
So another pinch hitter, Faith Alsobrooks. There's a fly ball to first base and caught over there by Caroline, out number 2. So 2 quick outs.
Batting for Heritage, number 14, C.B. Elsenrath.
Now C.B. Elsenrath will be the batter. 2 outs, nobody on base. Yeah, according to this, they've that's what the discussion was about. Swing and a miss, 0-1 the count now. They have enough substitutes on their bench for a whole other team, and that's exactly what they did. They just subbed out the players and put new ones in. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Landry White, by the way, was the only one to strike out against Cash. She's still in the circle. Cash looking for a second strikeout here. If she can get Alsobrooks. She's batting for Young. There's a call, strike 3 to end the inning. So that will take us to the bottom half of the fifth inning. Cedartown must score to continue. And we will be back in just a moment with more Lady Dogs softball on the Cedartown Bulldog Sports Network, the Big Double A.
Bradford's Drug Store on North Main Street in Cedartown is your locally owned and operated Good Neighbor Pharmacy. Bradford's accepts most prescription plans, and remember Bradford's for all of your gift and decor needs. Bradford's pharmacist takes time to get to know you, explain your medication, and answer any questions that you may have. Go by and see Bill Brewster and all the fine folks at Bradford's the next time you need a prescription filled. Also use their convenient drive-thru. Bradford's Drug Store, 500 North Main Street, Cedartown, 770-748-3100. And all the folks at Bradford say, go Dogs.
Rocky and Patty Tillery, two Cedartown High School graduates, and they stayed right here in the county and went into business. They employ right at 100 people, and they've been doing that for a long time. Most of their work is from out of the county, but they want to push our youngsters here, no matter what they're doing, Little League, Pony League, high school baseball, basketball, football, and soccer, and that's Polk County Public Service. They appreciate serving you.
Lady Dawgs softball on your hometown station, the Big AA.
Welcome back. Cedartown Lady Dawgs softball in the Big AA. 4, 5, and 6. The batters due up.
Number 14, Kendall Howard.
Kendall Howard 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Pitch on the way. Ball 1 down back to the backstop. Addie Edwards still out there. She's got a no-hitter and a perfect game going so far. And with the exception of Barclay, that's fouled away. 1 ball, 1 strike. With the exception of Barclay, struck out every batter she's seen. Whole bunch of new faces out there. We'll get to the new defense here in a moment if we have time. 1-1 pitch. Ball 2 upstairs. In left field is number 15, M.D. Elzenrath. Center field is, I don't think it's Woodward, Kenzie Woodward. 2-1. Strike 2 called, 2-2. Right field number 14, C.B. Elzenrath. At third base, Molly O'Brien. Shortstop is Holcomb. Strike 3 called, 1 gone. Kenzie Woodard, rather, is the shortstop.
Number 27, Kinsley Boozer.
Trying to get it all straightened out here. Kinsley Boozer fouls that one back, strike 1. Looks like Emma Tanner is at second base, and at first base, number 4. No, that's Emma Turner at first base. Swung and missed, and it's 0-2. Strike 3 called, out number 2. Well, it's going to be up to the senior.
Batting for the Lady Dogs, number 2, Autumn Faulkner.
Autumn Boatner will try to continue this game here. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. And the pitch on the way. Back to the backstop, 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 2 outs in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Heritage 8, Cedartown 0. No hits for Cedartown. Strike 2 called, and Cedartown down to their last strike here if the run rule would be in effect, and I believe it would be through 5. 8-0 Heritage on top. And the 1-2. Got her swinging, strike 3, and that is it. That is the ball game in a perfect game, no-hitter through 5 for Addie Edwards. A dominating performance. She struck out every batter she faced except for 1. An incredibly impressive start for their pitcher, Addie Edwards. 8-0 in 5 as Cedartown drops another region game. We play the same team again on Thursday at Heritage. and I believe we'll be able to go to that ball game. So we'll have that for you here on the Big AA on Thursday. Coming up in about 20 minutes or so, we're going to shift gears and head down to Cedar Valley Chops for our Coach's Corner show. So be sure you join us for that. For all of us here at the Big AA, for all of us here for Cedartown High School Sports, Andrew Carter wishing you a good night and God bless. And thanks for joining us for Bulldogs Softball, the Cedartown Bulldogs Sports Network, the Big AA. Good night, everybody.
W291 TS Cedartown. Your home for the Cedar